Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is the card we're making today. Isn't it lovely? This is actually just real red cardstock that I've heat embossed with the candy cane stamp set. I absolutely love how it came out, so let me show you what I did. So let's start off with some stamping. We're going to stamp the sentiment. We're going to use the stamp set, A Christmas to Remember, and we're going to say Merry Christmas. Very simple. I'm going to stamp in Evening Evergreen. Everything is set up in the Stamparatus to make life hopefully easier. There we go, Merry Christmas. Close up the ThinkPad. And then I'm just going to quickly clean up the stamp. As you know me, I like to clean up as I go along. It saves on all the mess. Makes life for me 100% easier. So take our sentiment out, leave it there to dry a little bit. Put our magnets away and put the Stamparatus away. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some heat embossing, and we're going to use the stamp set called Candy Canes, and it's a large stamp set. Now you could leave it in the case, but I find it easier to do it this way. You do it whatever way you like. It sticks nicely to my craft mat here. I wouldn't put it on the paper because it'll stick to the paper, but this is self-healing mat. This is fine. I'm going to ink up now in Versamark ink. Give it a really good ink up. And then I'm going to quickly use my anti-static powder over the back of my card. And then I'm just going to place this straight over my stamp. Use my grid paper. And I'm just going to give it a good press everywhere, as you can see. Yeah, that looks okay to me. Take this away, put it to the side, and then I'm going to bring in a coffee filter, and I'm going to use some white embossing powder, and I'm going to put this over my beautiful candy canes. Now I've used a full quarter sheet of A4, but I'm going to cut this down, pan all of it, so I can get just what I want for my card. So I'm just going to tap the excess off, and I think that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do is put the powder back in the pot, heat set that, and I'll be back. Okay, so I heat embossed that, and look how it came out. Isn't that glorious? And then I cut down the panel to measure 13.35 centimeters by 9 centimeters. So now we're ready to assemble. So let's get started. Let me see, what have I done with my pieces? Here it is. I've got a piece here of the Evening Evergreen Designer Series paper, and this measures 14.35 centimeters by 10. But don't worry, all the measurements will be on the blog post on my website, and the link to that is in the description box below. I've got embossing powder still everywhere. I can never keep it all tidy, it just doesn't work for me. And then we're going to stick down our panel to this, just like that. And then our sentiment I cut down and just backed on a piece of this Designer Series paper, and we're going to put this on some dimensionals. So let's find some. Let's use some of these dimensionals quickly, using a few because of the embossing below, and get rid of these backs. and dump that there in the centre somewhere, just like that. And then I've used this ribbon, the Open Weave Every Evening Evergreen ribbon, and I've made a bow. So I do it off camera, so you didn't have to see me struggling forever to do it. So I'm just going to stick this down with some lovely glue dots, and there we have our 2 cards. So I hope you liked them. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you wanted more information about this project, the supply list, measurements, etc., it's all on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.